Hi, we're at the Word is Art Gallery, and we're having an interview with one of our artists, Melissa Renzi, and I'm very excited to be doing this today. So this is Melissa, and I have some questions that if you don't mind answering, and I would love to get started.
I would love it. I'm excited to be here.
Okay, so when did you get the bug? And I say bugs in quotes because of your title, Said the Butterfly.
I like that connection.
And into the mixed media world. Was mixed media always your forte, or did you start out as a painter? Because I see other kinds of art that you do.
I was always kind of a creative kid, a bookworm under my covers reading Nancy Drew with a flashlight. And then when it came time for Valentine's Day, I would hand make my invitations.
Yeah.
I would stand out at the store and try to find ones I liked, the Snoopy and the Charlie Brown, and none of them felt like they were me and with my 12-year-old self. And so I went home, and then it's 8 o'clock at night, and I'm rummaging through my dad's desk drawer using like office envelopes with these see-through mailing labels and trying to come up with something. But that's how I needed to do things, and here I am. So I guess that creative self has just led me here.
Well, I just know that if I was 12 years old, at the same time you were, we would be very good friends, because I did a lot of the same things.
Well, I would have sent you a Valentine.
I would have loved it. Okay, so you're the only artist in the gallery with a little baby. So how do you juggle motherhood, because it's hard with a young child, and create your art at the same time?
Well, first of all, I think just know when you're ready for things. When he was first born, he was 8 pounds, 15 ounces. And
that's a big baby.
It was.
God bless you.
Yes, I know. And then he was also over 2 weeks late. So 2 weeks and 2 weeks late. Yeah, so 2 weeks and 2 days late. So he just kept growing. But just knowing when you're ready to take on more. I mean, it took me relatively a long time to be able to kind of branch out beyond the world that was him. And here I am a day after his 9-month birthday, ready to have this big show tomorrow, but I couldn't have done this one day sooner, and I had a lot of help to make this happen, so I'm really grateful to be here.
We are too. Very much. So is there one thing in particular that you would share with other mothers in the same situation as yourself? Like what would you say to them if they were saying, how do you do it? I can barely, be a mother, and yet you do it very well, and you're in the gallery, and you're producing art, and you're taking care of a small child.
Well, thank you. It feels good to hear that. It doesn't always feel that way. I'm put together at the moment, and my little angel's home with the babysitter. But I think that just knowing that, you're only going to have small bursts of time and do what feels true to you in that moment. I mean, if I didn't love this and I had a little bit of free time and I was doing something that I hated or resented or wasn't me, that wouldn't be developing myself. So I want to be my best self, so that I can then give back to him. Because it's a big job.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I mean, I don't have a small child, and it's hard to juggle all my balls in the air.
Yeah.
So I commend you.
Well, you're the creative mother of all of us. All the 20+ artists
I
here.
have 20 some odd babies.
Creative babies.
Yeah,
So you are juggling a lot. So it's we all can find our parallels.
That's true. Set the Butterfly, very interesting. I love it. How did that happen? Where did that give birth?
I can tell you, if I had my GPS, I would give you the exact address.
Wow.
Okay, Torrance, California, 2001. I had just moved to California, and I was on a very limited budget, and I used to go to the Salvation Army treasure hunting. And I would just give myself a tiny little budget each time and say, like, okay, I can spend $3 today.
I love it.
And I found a little plaque that said, it was like a garden plaque, and it said, just living is not enough, said the butterfly. One must have sunshine, freedom, and a little flower. And I mean, that just stuck with me. And I didn't know what it was going to become, but I just knew that was my philosophy all of a sudden. It's almost like it already was my philosophy, but seeing it written, so then I had to form an email address at one point, and very quickly, and my name was used, and just in that moment, I just said the butterfly, and that was my email, and then it just kind of has taken on a life of its own.
Yeah.
And then I always envisioned having a line of stationery, journals, paper products. I've always loved, this kind of stuff. So it all just all the paths kind of aligned.
I love it.
Yes.
Like if we're following our bliss and our passion, the universe just sweeps right in and supports what we're doing.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, I believe that with all my heart.
I do too. And because you said that, I have to tell you bliss is such a huge part of my life because my name's Melissa and my husband's name's Bob. So the B in bliss and Melissa in Melissa is bliss. And a friend of ours, we were teasing what's our couple name, and after a lot of margaritas. And she's, we were Bobissa, that's not glamorous, but she said it's bliss. So that was kind of the theme for our wedding, and I've always loved Joseph Campbell and that whole belief system and philosophy, and I love that.
Yes, me too.
So that led me to this piece here. You put the B in bliss.
Yes. I love that.
And everybody teases, okay, well, Bob gets one letter. But it also is something I'm going to be offering, which is kind of using this whole style of Said the Butterfly artwork to tell other people's story and capture their memories, and this is our wedding vows. So that's something I'll do for a commission.
As well.
And you can see on the bottom there, Bob posted Melissa is bliss, so I'm glad you brought up bliss.
Yes, beautiful, perfect. And I love this. Yeah, I definitely love it. I think it's going to be, and I think that people will connect with it. It's definitely weddings, as you know, I'm in the wedding business,
Yes.
and people will definitely all extents to do things for their wedding, and it's a wonderful gift. So, okay, so I asked you some questions about yourself, but who inspired you? Was there somebody in particular that you actually got motivated from?
Well, it starts with my mom and dad, who always told me I could do anything I wanted to. So that's, I think, just an amazing foundation. I never felt like I had to be anybody but myself, which I'm really blessed. So I got to be, the creative writer, artist.
Wonderful.
So that was a wonderful foundation. And then when I moved to California, I just happened to live next to an amazing woman named Gemma Taconia, who I actually soon learned was not just my next door neighbor, but a world-renowned artist. And she, when we met in 2002, was 79, and I was 25.
How appropriate
And
timing.
she became, my teacher, my mentor. I became her friend. I'm so honored to say she called me her apprentice.
Wow.
And I learned so much from her. She's world renowned for her paper mache, for her tile, for her portraits, and in the end of her life, mostly for her teaching. She taught for many years, but she left like a legacy of students and philosophy.
So she's no longer alive.
She passed away in 2007, and so it was hard. It was very, very hard for me, but I felt like it was the last 5 years of her life and the first 5 of my new life as an artist. So she got me signing my paintings. She got me teaching art, not just sort of saying like, oh yeah, I'm kind of creative. I'm an artist. I sign my paintings. I can teach the class, I can walk it, I can talk it, I can live it. And that's what I learned from her. Even though I majored in art before that, I did not have that creative foundation until I met her. So
Well, it seems like she provided your own confidence to come out,
yeah,
and for you to just take charge of your career as an artist. I love that. I think that we all need that in our lives, because I know most artists. I know a few who really their egos kind of get in the way, but for most artists that I know, we always need somebody to encourage us and tell us how wonderful we are, and to keep going with what we're doing.
yeah.
So.
And I think that in life in general, everybody needs that.
Yes,
and
exactly.
That goes back to motherhood. I feel myself doing that for Patrick. And I also see myself doing that through my artwork, spreading those messages.
Yes.
Because I love positivity and affirmations and putting out the positive and the beauty.
Well, hence the word is art.
Yes.
And you fit into that so beautifully.
Thank you.
So, Patrick, just imagine Patrick being in daycare.
No!
Oh, no! I know, but okay, so where do you see yourself bringing your art once you have a lot more time and a lot more freedom, and will that be something that you will pursue, and where do you see it going?
Let's see. I have no idea. It's hard to see that far ahead.
One day at a time.
When he's still in diapers.
Yeah.
But, you know, just kind of savoring the moment and trusting that everything will unfold as it should. And knowing that this Said the Butterfly as this form has existed now since 2010. And it just feels so good. And where, you know, that started out as 10 little paintings for a small art show at my friend's flower shop, and now I feel like I'm having a show at a gallery on Venice Boulevard in Culver City. So just trusting that it will get bigger in the time that is right, and as I stay true to myself.
Yes, and evolve into what it's supposed to be.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Not try to direct it so much as let it be.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
thank you. Thank you.
we say goodbye, and we
Goodbye.
hope that you enjoyed this interview.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, here we are in Melissa Renzi's event, her showing, her first. We're very happy to be here. People. Friends of Melissa?
Hello. Hi, Melissa.
Congratulations, Melissa.
Thank you. Hello. Are we friends of Melissa?
Only friends of Melissa, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how long we'll be friends with her. Just saying.
Getting along.
Yeah, okay.
Hi. Are we friends of Melissa?
I'm her sister.
Your sister?
Yes.
Hi, sister.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I'm John.
Hi, John. And this is Bernadette. I'm Bernadette.
Hi, Bernadette. Hello.
I know, right?
Let's move outside. Eating and dining. Hello.
Mi amor.
Mi amor.
Ay,
¿Cómo está?
This new restaurant on the street from my house serves
Molto bene. Molto bene. Hello. Hi. Are we friends of Melissa?
You betcha. Neighbors as well.
Hello. Hello. Hi. How are we this evening? Good? Enjoying this nice Hawaiian relaxed music? Wonderful.
Bye, Nikolai.
I'm married. See you.